YouTube? This is our second and final clutch of the 2019 season. We had no intention of breeding this clutch. We actually didn't intend to breed at all this year. Like I said in my previous videos, it's to make sure we had everything goes smoothly with the move. We didn't have to worry about moving gravid animals or eggs. Yeah, we got stuck with that the last move. We had 4 gravid females to transport from Virginia to Indiana, so that wasn't fun. Well, we ended up breeding one girl. She gave us that last clutch, and this is a surprise clutch. As you can see, not too sure who the dad is, or I know now, but it was between the Bamboo and the lesser blade clown, and you'll see the lesser definitely got it. I'm really happy with either way. I am cutting this one a tad bit early. I normally like to wait for all my eggs to pip, but it is starting to get a little funky smelling. I'm not sure if this one here is alive. When I collected these, I actually didn't know when they were laid. The female looked gravid, but because I hadn't bred her at all this year, I kept telling myself it wasn't that. She's a terrible eater, so I didn't bother breeding her. So it had been a while. I didn't want to have to deal with a picky eater and stressing her out with eggs. But she I guess did something on her own, and here we go. Anyway, like I said, I usually wait till they're all pipped. These two were rollouts. I don't know how long the eggs sat before I found them. At most, maybe 2 days. But these two were actually ice cold. And it just goes to show you should always incubate. Even if you think there's no way they've sat too long, always still incubate. These two were popsicles. Obviously you can see this one is alive. I don't know about that one. It's got a really funky end down in here that you can't see. So anyway, obviously the lesser blade got it. The female is a super pastel leopard, so everything is at least going to be pastel. And we're hoping for a good number of leopards. So, without further ado, we will start. I'm actually going to go from end to end. I don't want to get you in the face, but we'll go up here. I'm not going to make a crazy big hole. Even though I am doing a little early, there still really shouldn't be yolks or veins. It's probably just a pastel. You can see that big blush there. Doesn't really look like a pastel leopard. Well, maybe. It's a little... that dark border along the blush there is pretty cool, but hard to tell for now. I'm actually gonna take this out. I put those little side things in to keep the eggs from contacting these. Oh, look at that. It's actually, maybe it is a leopard. Yeah, there's a leopard. To keep the sides from contacting. Yeah, because you don't want all the condensation that's on the side of your box touching the eggs. It'll actually wick onto the eggs and could go inside and possibly drown out the babies. You have a head stuck, so let's see if we can get you to slide back in. The good thing about these blunt tip scissors is I can kind of get in there without having to worry about getting cutting a snake. But you're really stuck in there, bud. There we go. You just pop down in there. Looks like a pastel lesser. Pastel tends to really bring out the darks in lesser, so you're going to get less of those light creamy tones, much more of that really dark bold pattern. Sorry, it's a little dim in my room today. The weather's a bit overcast and I'm using a lot of window light. I guess we should probably check this one just because I don't want to end on a bad note. I feel like that's going to be a bad note. In fact, I might just cut this one off camera because I don't know if you guys really want to see it. Oh, it is still alive. It's way behind though. And that could be a number of things. So, as you see, it's definitely red in there. You could have something wrong with it. Maybe that's why it's behind. But we're just going to leave it alone. It could have been because the egg was a little bit funky. I don't know. Everything else is well along its way. So at least it's alive though. There's that. We just gotta hope that it's healthy now. Looks like another pastel leopard. So far doing good on the leopard gene. Yeah, that or it's just neat looking pastel. Already pretty bright, considering it's still in the egg and the color's not fully packed in yet. You got your head stuck too. That's really cool. So this is definitely a pastel lesser leopard. Pretty cool looking one at that. Super purple. A lot of blushing on the head. That was actually the first one to pip, and he's just been itching to get out. Alright, last one. A little rollout. Yeah, see? A little really dark raspberry on the side there. That's actually what's on this other egg too. I'm not sure how that happened. When they were laid, they didn't look like that. It's just something that formed after about maybe a day or so. Could be something funky inside the egg. I don't really know. He's got a little bit more juice in him too. Feels like there's actually a hard spot right here. Like that end of the egg got hard, and that's actually, there's a window there as well. But it's another leopard. I'm not going to cut too much further either on that. So sorry for the little sneak peeks, guys. I keep saying leopard. They're all going to be at least pastel. So anything that's in here that's leopard, like these two are pastel leopards. That's a pastel or a pastel leopard. Pastel lesser leopard and pastel lesser. And this one over here just looks like a pastel. But these are pretty cool. Now if you guys follow on my Facebook page, actually I don't even know if I shared it, this guy had a really big window on the side. I don't want to tilt him, but this whole window area here, it's about the size of a quarter, and I've been able to watch him develop since the beginning. Since it was just egg yolk in there, from the moment that there was an actual identifiable body in there, I've watched it grow pattern, get darker. So I actually knew what he was as soon as his color started coming in. So it was a pretty cool experience. It's always good when you are questionable about the health of your eggs to be able to just look and see a vein hanging out in the window, and knowing that that baby's okay and moving and healthy. Anyway, I'm not going to take too much longer on this video. I gotta get some sleep, gotta go to work tonight. So, hope you guys' season's going well, and I will get you guys updates. I promise. The other clutch is still waiting for their first meal. They're all shut out. Look great. I got a lot more blades in there than I thought I did. So, I'll get you guys updates on that, and these guys as soon as they're out. Cool. Thanks, guys. Bye.